YouTube, this is Chance Paladin here, playing some Shroud, and my Shroud videos are kind of popular, but it seemed like I wasn't playing. I was playing, I just wasn't recording, because I was usually just gathering materials and crafting, and I didn't know how much fun that was to watch, so I wanted to wait a little bit so I could respec and some big patches to come through so it would be more interesting when I recorded. So I'm just going to buy a couple more spears that I'm going to go adventuring. So one of the new things they did was add helpful little signs to everywhere, which I was really hoping they were going to do, and they did. So yay. So weapons and armor, I was able to find a lot of things that I couldn't find before. And I was able to gear up. So I'm spec'd over to using spears now, and the reason for that is there hadn't been any combos for hammers and water yet, but there were combos for spears and water, so I respected that, plus I wanted to get my water elemental, so I kind of had something fun to look forward to. And so it took me a while to spec and get the money, because I accidentally made myself broke. And also you'll notice the frame rate is amazing, like even in town, because even though they're nowhere near done on optimizing, they have done a lot. It's a huge difference. Because that sign doesn't have a tooltip. Yeah, that's just to let you know maybe that the skill trainer's there. Right, this is the crafting area. So they've done a lot. They still haven't upgraded the camera controls, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully soon. People have been really working on their houses and making all kinds of crazy weird things. Mojito. I can't wait till there's animal taming. I'm gonna be super excited for that. Also want to make a necromancer. That's the thing about UO, or now Shroud. You're encouraged to make lots of characters so you can have all kinds of crazy combinations and stuff. So, and the armor that I couldn't craft, I purchased. I still can't turn my character around like that, okay. So, he has a much more fuller set of armor now. But I had purchased probably half of it. Let's see. So yeah, I had to purchase the helmet. I made myself a new chest. I made myself new legs. Bought some gloves because I couldn't make them. Bought some spears, as you saw. And bought some shields. So, and made myself some. Actually, those are my old boots. I didn't need to make boots yet, but I turned in like all my leather, and using some new crafting stuff that Bob had showed me a while back, made just tons of leather armor for myself, and then sold my old stuff. I repaired it a little bit using repair kits, and then sold it to the vendor. It was too expensive to sell to other people for not a lot of reward until people can repair their own stuff. When people can repair their own stuff, I'll be selling broken stuff all the time. Or just repairing it myself and then selling it. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm still gonna just be farming most of the time. So Hopefully that's interesting to people. Not a whole heck of a lot I can... You know, I could do questing stuff. Still want to. But I will eventually, as soon as I feel like my character's strong enough. And I probably need to adjust my Dexicart. No, maybe not. Cool, that worked out fairly well. Oh wow, they added the chances right to it. Here's my new rotation. Let me get out of combat first. Come on. There we go. Draw speed. I can't lower my discard speed yet. So I have... Let me take out one of those blocks. Oh, it's not letting me? Oh, weird. Okay. Blocks, deflect, dodge, fist, puncture, push. But I need another ice fist in there. There we go. And I need to lower that discard speed. But to lower that, I think I need the skills. Is that focus? One of these is that's being dealt in, and that's the remainder. I have to put in some concentration, which I'll do next time around. I didn't realize that, so that's what I'll do next time, and then I can keep them in my deck for longer, which you need to pull off combos. You need them in your deck for a while, otherwise pulling off a combo would be really hard. Oh, whoops. Boosh. There we go. That was a combo, and I think that was a combo too, so... There we go. You can tell already that this is working out a lot better than before. Did I scavenge? I must have scavenged it. Okay. Let's see if these spiders still kick my butt. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage for some reason, but maybe I just... Oh, he's like freaking healing or something. That could be part of it. Oh man, these things kick my butt. Please don't die. I don't want to lose. Okay, I won't be fighting those spiders. Get out of combat. Okay, obviously that's still a problem. There we go. Let's see. I still have a decent amount of points in tactics. Obviously not a lot though. Just enough for my defensive stance. Oh, that's probably part of it. I'm not going into defensive stance. And then a little bit for out of combat regen, but I want to put more points into that. I had to take a lot of points out of a lot of things to respec because I wanted my pole arms to be really good for the combos, so I could get 3 and 3 for my combos, and then reach because reach is really cool, and then to go down to water elementals, which I don't have rigs for right now, but that's why we're out here. And I had to trim up my skill points a little bit because I wanted to increase the range of my scavenging detection to max that out. So hopefully I can see gathering like herbs and stuff a little bit better since I have that maxed out now. But what I had to do, unfortunately, is I had to take a dip into my re-scavenging, so I can't re-scavenge nearly as much now. But I'm hoping, well, I don't want to go that way. Hoping to level up a couple more times in the near future so I can sort of get back to where I was going, or where I was at priorly. I wonder if I only have one of my combos because my ice arrow's over here. I'll have to check and see. So now when I push them back, I can stay in range somewhat, even though they are out of range, which is really handy. Yeah, I use a lot of focus, but I do pretty good now, I think. Yeah. Let's see. That's not good. Ice Fist. Oh no, okay, they're both Ice Fist combos. Oh, that's good. That's what I thought. I haven't seen any like herbs or anything yet. That's what I increased my range for. Although there is a weird poofing right there. I wonder if that's for one of the other glitch or something. I don't have any snacks, kitty. Yeah, so I gotta put points in tactics. Or focus, not tactics. I have to put points in tactics also. I guess I can. Oh, no, I can. Huh. Maybe I need to reread my skills a little bit again. Or maybe I just need, maybe it's because I need to level up my reach. Let's see. Puncture. I thought push does some damage. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Puncture? Push. Does it have like a range? No. Let's see here. Range bonus. Oh, block. Okay, that's what that is. There we go. That answers that question. So, again, I'm sure this like isn't fun to watch, maybe, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. But it shows off a couple, I think, important things, which is like how the game's doing. For example, the frame rate. There isn't any new sound effects yet. But I think what they've really been working on the most is just making the game play as well as possible. That's what it seems like to me. Lots and lots of engine upgrades, just trying to make the game play well. Which again, though, is why I wish they would change the camera controls. That would be super dandy. Looking for stuff to gather. Oh, okay, there's a piece of ore there. Maybe that's... No, I don't know. There's usually some herbs up this way. Like to see how far away they sparkle. That's what I'm looking for. Boosh. Oh, crap. The only thing I don't like is I don't have my ground clap move anymore. I liked the hammer stuff, but that was one of my favorite moves. It was really nice to have an AoE. So I'm hoping with spears, pole arms, or whatever, I'm hoping that I eventually get another AoE move. And I have my scavenging detection for hides and stuff really low, because obviously I always know when I can do one of those. But like, there's one right there. That's sparkling pretty far away, so that's good. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm hoping it'll be easier for me to find this stuff now, so that's good, because I'll need regs to make stuff like water elementals. Alright, let's farm some doggies and get some leather bits. I don't know if I need all of the blocks, but sometimes I feel like playing defensively instead of offensively. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so I just got hit with a huge frame rate drop or some kind of lag spike, and then everything started walking away. So probably not good, 'cause now the animals are broken and So yep, still very much in beta. Or alpha, or whatever they said. There we go. Everything's back to normal. I'm drinking Mountain Dew Voltage, which I think I've told everybody before, but in case you don't know, it's my new favorite Mountain Dew. Until I can find Supernova. I really like that stuff. I think my favorite part about it, I mean, the raspberry is really good, but my favorite part is the ginseng. Ginseng's been making me feel a lot better. Anything with ginseng in it has been making me feel a lot better. And still don't have a job yet, but as soon as I have money, one of the things I'm going to be doing is just buying ginseng. So I can start getting more of it in my system, because it gives me a lot of... It doesn't give me a lot of energy, literally, but it makes me feel a lot better. Now if I just had something that would naturally knock out my sinuses, because my sinuses just feel packed right now, which is weird. No, I fizzled on my ice fist. There's like a 98% chance. No! Screw you, statistics. I know I'm probably not doing my combos right. I'm just having fun. There, let's put up my defensive stance now. I'm really excited in this game about getting a guild and a guild house and such, because I think I've said it before, but I can see myself playing this game for a really long time. I've got way too many blocks in my rotation, but it's not letting me take them out. It's just weird. I'm getting no doubles. Dang it. Guess that's what I'll be putting my next points into for crafting. Okay, let's... Oh, there we go. I guess right-clicking it works. Block, block, deflect, deflect, dodge, dodge. Fist, 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 push, push, puncture, push, push, push. Now, granted, that means now that stupid crap, like blanks are... Yeah, blanks are going to be popping up and stuff, but hopefully that'll trim down some of the visual noise. My brain gets scrambled. Too much visual noise. So this is also mostly to test my build out, to make sure this build is going to work before I try to do anything crazy. But after I get some leather and make sure this build's going to be okay, which it looks like it is, then I will go try to do a quest, because people have been asking me to try to do a quest and show how that system works. They're asking me why I was doing this over and over again, and the answer is because this is what you do in Ultima. You just find something that you enjoy farming and do it. You don't give a shit about questing stuff 99% of the time. This game is about like living in a different world Not a quest treadmill. If you want to play a quest treadmill, there's already a game for you. But if you want just an open world where you can just feel like free from quest treadmillage, where you can just make up your own quests and actually be doing stuff that's fun and relevant and feel useful still, then this is the game for you. Or you can go play Borderlands. What are the other? Or Dead Island. Okay, so that's not sparkling. At least not yet. Huh. Well, sometimes those, I forget which one that is off the top of my head, but sometimes those don't sparkle because they don't actually have anything added to them. They don't actually have a material ready to go. So we'll find out. Because it's definitely not sparkling. Still not sparkling. Still not getting out of combat as fast as I would like. Yeah. Oh, no. I guess this one was just being lame. Dang it. At least the cotton ones are easy to see. But I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact. Cotton is easy to see, which makes me happy. There used to be a garlic spawn back here. What's this? Is this the way out? Yes. There used to be a garlic spawn. That's what I've been trying to find. Is this it? Do-do-do-do-do. Bad doggy. I can't wait till animal taming gets put in. I'm gonna be going berserk once that happens. I don't know if I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna make a new character, because Lancer's just kinda gonna be my standard character, so I have one that's pretty just robust. Ugh, it does not like getting out of combat. But it's better than it was before, when you would get permanently stuck in combat, which means you were going to get killed by something because you couldn't regen health. Stab, 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 stab. So yeah, I think this is going to be kind of just my robust character. In case I don't know where I'm going, I don't have to use one of my riskier characters like my Necromancer or my Tamer. So I think those will be the 3 characters I have. Although I'm already thinking that it... Whoops, I missed that combo. I'm thinking it already might be nice to have a stealthy character too, so I could explore, maybe? I don't know. I don't like stealthy characters for fighting, but it would be nice to be able to explore. This game's got a lot of cool stuff to explore. See, I want to get out of combat. There we go, okay. So if I wait like 5 seconds or something, it seems like... Well, no, I mean, even then it was kind of screwed up for a second. That's okay. obviously they still have some work to do with that. So that must have been the garlic spawn back there. It's just not ready to go right now, maybe. Well, let's run through this for a little bit more. And I'll I don't know, do another video or something. I don't know. Of me, I don't know if I'm what I mean is I don't know if I want to do another video of me grinding, because people are watching them. I don't know. Wish more people leave comments so I could figure out what people liked and didn't like and what people wanted. One of the reasons why I haven't made more characters, though, is that there's eventually going to be another server wipe, which means I didn't want to do too much work. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of work on their characters, and that's cool and great, and it needs to be done, but I don't want to do a ton, because nobody knows when the server wipe will be coming. So there will be one, nobody knows when. It could be a month from now, it could be 6 months from now. So it's not stopping me from playing, it's just stopping me from fully investing. I've already trimmed my time playing TOR down to a couple hours a week, if that. That game's just doing terrible right now. But I don't really want to talk about that. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands, some Dead Island, and some of the new Resident Evil. But I haven't made any videos of the new Resident Evil yet. Maybe it's time to do that today. But I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to gauge what people want to see. Even though I really enjoyed the new Resident Evil, Revelations 2, the highlight's been the raid mode, because they did a really good job with raid mode for this one. They took pretty much all the best stuff from Mercs and all the best stuff from raid mode from 6 and Revelations 1, and made a really good system. And the matchmaking system's really nice too. There's a lobby now, which is amazing. But they still made me mad because the story, even though the story's co-op, it's local co-op only. It's like, give me a break, you guys. Stupid. Why do that? Why make something co-op only local mode? I mean, raid mode is internet, so. But co-op local. Stupid. Lots of crazy news lately. Prisons have been finding that people are smuggling stuff in with drones now. Thought that was pretty interesting. There was a whole huge article on it that I read last night. Big article. Apparently, what people used to do, I guess, is just throw disguised rocks into the yard from outside the fence, and so they just built the fence higher, so kind of too much of a pain to do. And so ever since these, a couple of these high-profile drone things, they, I guess the bad guys just make campsites outside the prisons, and people bring this stuff to them at their little campsite, or they go out and buy the stuff and bring it back to their campsite and attach it to the drone. Uh-oh, stop it. What are you doing? There we go. Bring the stuff to their little campsite and put the stuff on the drone, and it's strange. And there you go. But they caught him because one of the guys got the drone stuck in some of the prison's power lines. And he got away, but the idiot left one of his receipts behind. And so they tracked it back to the convenience store. This is freaking amazing police work, investigative work. They trace it back to the convenience store, who checks the cameras, finds him, brings him in, and then he gives up another guy. So they dismantled that network, which was pretty badass. Or they at least disrupted it for quite a long time, because obviously they'll have to get new drones, new drone pilots. You know, they probably didn't catch the big guy, but disrupted the network pretty good. But apparently what they do is, I mean, besides all the obvious stuff like drugs, I guess they're smuggling in Gatorade, which I think is funny. But it'd be nice. I mean, I could definitely see if you're in prison, needing Gatorade, that, I don't know. We probably just really liked it. But I think that's cool. The uncool part is apparently, and add this to the list of bajillion reasons why I never ever want to go to prison. There's a million reasons. Anyway, they smuggle in cell phones. Lots of cell phones. And so all the prisoners can text each other and stuff. This is amazing. And so they can take pictures and send videos and do payment transfers and stuff, so they can do everything they need to from their smartphones in prison. Genius. And the prisons had no idea this was going on at all. Damn it, did I just fizzle on a son of a gun? Anyway, that's okay. Fizzing is part of the game. It's hilarious. So the prisoners were able to do shit like organize riots and things effortlessly, and they were able to talk directly to the media and send their pictures out of what's going on through the hostage stuff and everything. They could completely circumvent the whole entire hostage negotiation thing and get their messages directly out to the media and scare the freaking tar out of everybody. But long story short, the criminal enterprises were able to operate just fine from behind prison walls. I guess they found some guy with 17 cell phones or some shit like that. Because they sell them, I guess, iPhones are worth $1,000 in prison or something like that. It's pretty crazy. That's their going economical rate. I don't know. It's amazing, though. And the prison administration is basically admitting that they have virtually nothing they can do about these. And but then they're like, oh, well, we can add our prisons to the no-fly zone where we ask everybody politely that they not fly drones into the prison. Oh, yeah, because asking huge criminal organizations politely to voluntarily stop flying drones into prison. So, and the cartels were flying drugs over the borders with drones too. That's a different story. That's a little bit old news now. Although a lot of people didn't know that either. But they were using catapults, which I still think is freaking awesome. Yeah, try to stop drugs getting launched into your country by catapult. That's, like, impossible. One of my favorite things, though, about trying to stop people from flying drones into the prison, and this is amazing. They were installing, or building, or what, I don't know what you'd want to call it, beehives all around the prison, along the outside. It's freaking genius. So people would come to, like, set up their camps and stuff outside the prison to kind of, camp out there and send in their bad stuff. And they would get assailed by bees, which would not make anybody want to stay around, believe me. It's freaking hilarious. So, and then they would also have the prisoners go out and harvest the honey. So it's kind of like a win-win, sort of kind of off the grid, kind of low-tech solution. So I guess if you want to, like, perimeter control, you can have beehives around the perimeter, which is awesome, because bees will keep anything out. Especially if you're stupid and kill one of them. Because obviously they smell one of their little drone brothers dead. And then the queen says, take them out. And if you're allergic to bees, you're going to be dead. And if you're not allergic to bees, you're going to be hurting for days. So anyway, there's no way to stay around when you're getting stung by bees. And you can't live in a bee suit, beekeeper suit. I mean, you'll have to go to the bathroom eventually. And even if you have some kind of apparatus inside, it's going to need to get emptied sooner or later. So whoever came up with that is friggin' genius. But yeah, I still believe, though, that the prison system is not working, and I'm a huge proponent for just getting rid of about 90% of the prison system. If you hurt a child and you're just going to continue hurting children, you should just go. That would be it for you. If you hurt animals and you just continue to hurt animals or whatever, then that should just be it for you. If you're some kind of insane or something, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you're not a huge violent problem, like you're not being deliberately or even incidentally violent, then there should be a hospital, a nice, safe hospital for you, one that's not going to make you crazier. A good hospital, not a bad hospital. And then if you just damage stuff or whatever because you're an idiot, then you should just keep having to do community service. until you decide that it's not worth it anymore. You go break something, and you gotta go fix a bunch of things. The only thing is, I still don't know what you should do about people that, like, embezzle money and stuff. Because if you steal, like, $1 million electronically or something, like, what do you do to them? I guess if you really wanted to be an asshole, you could just make them live in a monastery for the rest of their life with no computers. And then make them do community service in, like, a monastery or something. That'd be freaking awesome. But no, I don't think the prison system doesn't work. Either people, as I've been talking about, just continue to keep doing crime as if nothing's happened at all. They can still do all the bad things they did before. And then the ones that weren't necessarily super bad before all get radicalized when they're in there. They've been proving this all over the world. So, that's, I would definitely get rid of the prison system. And then for kids, if kids are doing bad stuff and that system's not working for them, they need to have some kind of disciplinary system that actually works for kids and gives them a purpose and gives them a stable, structured hierarchy without turning into freaking I always forget the names, but you know, when the kids take over and everything just goes to shit immediately in like 3 days. Give them some kind of structure and purpose. Usually that's all that kids need. They just need something to do. That's why I like the YMCA and stuff like that works so well. It just find out what they're good at and then figure out a way to get them to do it. It's, proper motivation, and you can kids can do amazing things. Sending them to juvie or even worse, prison at such a young age just radicalizes them, causes more problems. I gotta be honest, as a kid, I never went to juvie, but I wasn't even remotely concerned with it. It didn't affect me in the least. Prison's what scared me, and when I was a teenager, that was when they had started. They had pretty much given up on juvie at that point, and were sending people straight to adult prison. Not even 18 yet, sending you straight to prison. It's fucked up. So fucked up. And we had lawyers come in and they told us, and not like I was planning on committing any, heists or anything like that, but the thought of being locked up so young in such a horrible place was a deterrent. If I had been, I don't know. I had a lot of acquaintances that were not well behaved at all. And they're probably all key got stuck. They're probably all in prison now or worse, or the ones that didn't join the military. I'm sure the ones that joined the military are all fine, which is about what half my friends did. I was like the only one of my friends, I think, Maybe about 80% of my friends joined the military after high school, which is good. I just couldn't do it because of health stuff and because I had a different plan. I had a different plan. It took a long time to get going on that plan, but eventually I did. Now I'm just waiting for this place to hopefully tell me that they want to bring me in for my next interview. I'm really hoping this is the one. If I can get on at this place, I know that it's going to work out for a long time. It's going to be a really great job. It doesn't pay well, though. But I'll take a pay cut if it's a good job. And this is a really good job. It's a really good job. I'm just worried that I screwed it up. You know, you're always second guessing yourself. I was talking about, they're asking me things I didn't like, and for some reason only coding and network administration came to mind. And we didn't really talk about network administration, just kept talking about coding, and then they started asking me why I didn't like it, and I kind of dug myself a hole, which bugs me. And then I tried to talk about network administration, and they kind of joked about how they didn't like coding either, and then changed the subject, and I was like, I wasn't sure if that was good or bad. One of the guys just gave me a little bit of a bad vibe, like he didn't like me. I got along great with the other two. But yeah, the lead guy, he just it didn't come off like he liked me. And they don't have to, and it might not necessarily mean anything, but it just made the interview uncomfortable. He was taking notes almost the whole time, hardly said anything. It was just a little bit unsettling, I guess you could say. It's just making me nervous. If he had been nicer to me, then I wouldn't be nervous at all. I mean, he wasn't mean. He just wasn't friendly. He was very cold. And that could just be his style. Or maybe he's on a lot of drugs. I don't know. But he was like stone cold the entire time. So that has me concerned. Oh crap, this isn't going to be good. Or maybe not. Maybe I've fallen into my rhythm enough to where this won't be a problem. Nope, it's going to be a problem. Running. There we go. So I don't know. I really want the job though, and I just poured my heart out to him. So, and then the other place that I thought for sure was going to be a slam dunk that I really didn't want to do, they didn't call me back. And I think they didn't call me back because I told him that I had something else in the pipeline. And before you freak all out and go, you're never supposed to tell them that. I believe in being honest because job searching when you're unemployed is a dirty game. And the only way I found to have moral high ground is to just be honest with people and then let them make up their own mind whether they want to be dirty about it or not. And he was in a bind. Dang, that fizzles a lot for 98%. Yeah. That was cool. He netted me and kept trying to kill me, and I kept hitting my dodge over and over again since I couldn't hit him. That worked out really well. I guess that kind of validates that silly rotation that I have. So I can do things like that. Otherwise, he could just poison me and then net me, and I'd be dead. Anyway, just keep trying to tell myself to be positive and that good things can happen. That's what I told myself last time. And even though it wasn't a great job, I did at least get it. And also, the process that I'm going through on this one's almost exactly the same, so I guess that's kind of making me feel good. I only have one more interview left. If I get it. They wouldn't tell me, but I couldn't tell if they were trying to drop hints or what. Really anxious about it, though. Wonder if this place changes in the seasons, because it's like spring now and all the flowers are blooming, and either I'm losing it, which is the more likely of the two, or this place actually has seasons. So I'll go do some crafting stuff, and then I'll head all the way back to the beginning and see if I can figure out any quests to do. Go back to my home base here at Al's Head. Al's Head. I miss Al. Damn it. Alright, let's see here. I don't have a lot of cool stuff to put on the GTN this time. I don't think I need spider silk. That's the other cool thing, like why I have water elemental now, so I can just mouse over it right away and be reminded of the regions. So, wish I'd done that before, but I didn't have a lot of points before. I remember the last time I grinded, I was like grinding for like 3 hours. Got a lot of XP that day. Oh, is he fire walking? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's like an old Diablo. That's an old Diablo move. See, I don't need Nightshade, right? So I can sell the Nightshade. I can sell the Spider Silk. I can sell the Venom Sacks. Awesome. It looks like they tweaked around with this a little bit, because it's easier to... Not easier to sell stuff, but it seems to be more reliable. Of course, now that I said that, there we go. I have no idea what anything's supposed to be priced at, so I just price it higher than what the vendor would give me, which means pretty much everything gets sold for 50 gold. It's still a huge bargain that everybody's getting. I just like to be part of the community and help everybody. So that's what I do, and then the next time I log in, that stuff will probably be gone. Dragon Bone Throne. That looks cool. People sell a lot of cool stuff on here. But nothing I really ever... Every once in a while there will be something I need on here. Not usually, because people don't really seem to be into what I'm into. Well, that shield's got some other avoidance on it. Or damage avoidance, blah, my brain. It's only 500. My shield's fine for a while. Oh, wow. That's a nice one. Cool. But yeah, they've definitely been working on the GTN, or the vendor thing, because it is working a lot better. So, usually instead of going and combining everything now, I just go put it up here, that way I could do it all at the same time. But I've been really enjoying this game. Every time I need to just kind of chill, this is the game I've been playing. It's very relaxing. Okay. Especially now that you can just look at all the signs and figure out. Guess that one doesn't have anything yet. Books and maps. Oh, no shit. Man, thing I always loved about UO was books. UO had so many, and I just loved to collect them. Damn, look at that. I was wondering where these were. Wow. Too bad I have, like, no idea what these places are. I guess I'll start paying attention. Is it this place? I don't know. It's the place I always go to, but I can never remember what it's called. But I definitely know what this place is, so let's see. Can I just, okay, cool. Doesn't let me. Heyo. That's how you do that. It does not help at all, though, because it's all written in Britannian or whatever, but still, that is freaking awesome. Oh, And it puts the stuff on my little radar detector. I mean compass. Okay. Here we go. Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Here we go. Bonk. Bonk. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And then when my stuff gets worn out, I just come back here and grab it all and make whatever I need. And since I have so much stocked up, hold on. Since I have so much stocked up, it's really easy. It took me a long time to get to this point, but it's good. So I need the corpse wax. I need the garlic. And I never did find mandrake root. So, and I think wax is for crafting. So I can sell the ectoplasmic residue and the black pearl, right? I don't think I need that for anything. That's for crafting and stuff. It'd be cool if you could put little notes next to things. Good day, sir. So you could remember what the hell things are and leave notes for yourself. But I can see this game being around for a long time. And I know they have money, so not super concerned about this game going anywhere. Alright, let's throw the black pearl on theirs. 200 or something, I don't know. And ectoplasmic residue. That's fine. So usually what I do then is I leave myself logged out here. This is always like the last thing I do. And then whatever I didn't get to sell, unless I can take something off and add it together and put it back on, I just leave myself here. And then since everything I sell, people really like it and they like my prices, I just log in next time, put the next thing on there. Then it puts the money directly in my bank, so I just have to go run back to the bank. So anyway, I need to take a little break. But it's been a lot of fun. And I know I've just been grinding and things, but which isn't the superest, most fun thing. But you know, I'll be doing some questing really soon. Probably be the next thing I do. Plus, as you can see, I'm about to level. So you gain so much XP in playing. It's awesome. You don't feel like you need to grind for XP because you gain it so fast. Just have fun. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and like, subscribe, tell your friends, and let me know down in the comments what you want to see. And I promise Shroud's not going anywhere, and I will keep doing Shroud videos. I just didn't want to keep doing crafting videos, but that's what I spend most of my time doing because it's fun. So if you don't mind watching me grind leather for a lot of my videos, then I'll keep doing them. Otherwise, I'll try to do some questing for sure. So, alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.